going on, guys? It's Nick from Olympusiron. So we got leg day today. This has been my leg routine for a while now. I really haven't switched it up for about 8 months or so. I'll switch up mostly some of my quad exercises when it comes to like squats and leg presses or things like that. But as far as hamstrings was something I needed to work on. So my trainer had basically told me to stick with this routine. I had started off with a lying leg curl. I'll do this for about 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. I do go up heavier than this one on the next set, but this one I think I get at least 10 off of, and then I'll go up a little higher. And it gets a good stretch and a good squeeze on this one. From there on, I go straight to a stiff-legged. Stiff-legged's awesome. I usually will always do dumbbell. I'll put plates underneath my toes too. It allows me to get like a little bit more stretch in there, and whenever you're doing stiffs for your hamstrings, what I like to do is really keep your knees bent. If you're keeping them straight, you're putting too much strain on your lower back, and you're really not targeting much of your hamstrings, at least the way I feel. So my knees are slightly bent. I don't come all the way up to the top. If I do come all the way up to the top, I'm more so concentrating on my glutes when I squeeze up there. But this is really concentrating on that stretch and getting that squeeze over there. And it's just pretty much, it's a good exercise for stretching out everything, because you just did the curls, which pretty much contracted everything. So you're stretching everything out here. And like I said, I haven't switched this up. This has been my routine for a while. I only go up to 100s on here because this is the heaviest this gym goes to. But I'll go up to 110s, maybe 115s. Start at 90s or so, and again go through like 8 to 12 reps. Then we went on to one-legged hamstring curls. I usually always finish with these guys too. I did 3 sets of these. Usually I'll do like a feel set when it comes to like 40 pounds on any exercise. I'll do a feel set just to get the feel of it, and then I'll go into my working sets. So I did 3 working sets here. I think my last set on this, I didn't film it, but it was a drop set. I think I put it at like 120 and went down to 70, then went down to 40 on that. And I'll do that per leg. Now that's pretty much everything I do for hamstrings. So we went from contraction to stretch to contraction again, and it really will give you that drop of the hamstring with the stiff leggeds, and then you come back here. So I'm finishing up right now. Then then I move on to quads. So I'll do 3 exercises for hamstrings, and sometimes instead of the lying leg curls, I'll throw in a seated just to switch it up every once in a while. But mostly I'll stick to those three movements that I do. My next is my squats. I started here at I went up 135, 225, 315, 365, and then 405. I had this guy spot me on the 365 and the 405. Now it looks like he's lifting me up, but he's really not. His hands are there with me. It's more for moral support when it comes to squats for me. If I know I have someone there, the weight comes up so much easier. I remember squatting 315 by myself, and it was a little bit harder than the 365. His arms were under me, weren't doing anything, but he was there. So this felt pretty good. He did help me on the last 2. He did put some pressure on the last 2, but that's what those force reps are for. Then I usually go over to a leg press. They have this other type of leg press there. It's kind of it's almost vertical, you could say. It comes down on you more so. I'll switch this one up from a regular leg press. But I think I did a field set, 4 or 5 plates, just to get some reps in there, and then I did 3 sets from there. I think I have 10 plates on each side. I did help myself out with my hands on this, just to give myself a little bit more motivation and everything. Banged out, I think 8 to 10 here, but it felt good. Wasn't too crazy. And I was already burnt out from squats. I was going my heaviest on that. I really like this one because I can really focus on my quads here. If I put my feet up more, it literally targets all your hamstring and all your glutes. So I mean, it's a really good angle on this machine. Not a lot of gyms have it either. Rather than the regular conventional leg press, which is more focused towards quads, this one can kind of hit that whole leg, that hamstring drop and everything. So that's it on that one. And then what I usually always finish off with extensions. And I'll rep it out there, 8 to 12, if not a little more. I'll do some partial reps as well here. And again, sometimes I'll start with these just to warm it up, but most of the time it's finishing off with these guys. I don't go too crazy heavy. If I start with them, I'll go a little bit heavier just to get some blood in there. But at this point, I'm pretty much toast. Sometimes I will throw in walking lunges in there too. All depends on how I'm feeling and everything. But I felt like today, when it came to the squats and the leg presses right there, I annihilated. I went pretty heavy, so anything more would have been a little too much for me. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and watch for new videos every week. This is Olympusiron, Nick checking out. Talk to you guys.